Where do you stand on charter reform? Do you think it's necessary for our city to progress?
Oh, I think we absolutely need charter reform. I think anybody who stands back and looks at what's been going on over the last few decades knows that we have a broken government. That said, it's very important to remember that it is extremely beneficial to be a charter city. So when we have this debate whether or not we should keep the charter, yes, we need to keep the charter. It gives us a tremendous amount of flexibility and opportunity to decide what we want to do ourselves as a city. So we need to keep that charter in place, but there are certainly some real potential flaws in that charter. First of all, we have an elected city attorney, which to me just brings more politics into City Hall and is not helpful. We need to look at our ward system, the fact that our city council is based on being elected from wards, and that the mayor is the only person sitting on the dais that really has the big perspective in terms of what needs to be done with the city. So I'm not saying that we need to do away with the wards, but we need to look at some changes that can perhaps add some broader perspective on the council, maybe have a few members that are elected citywide, so that in addition to having individuals that are elected by ward, you also have a few individuals that can look at the big picture. You know, when we have potholes downtown that need to be filled, it shouldn't be the ward member that's representing downtown that proposes how we fix that. We need some additional individuals on the council, because the council votes, the mayor doesn't vote, to address those issues. So we need to have a robust discussion about charter reform. It's something that in the past has not been successful. We haven't had enough support to enact the reforms that, quite frankly, we need. But this election, people suddenly realize that, yeah, we have a broken government, and we need to have an honest discussion within our community about how we fix that. So immediately after this election, whoever wins, I think it's important that we keep the momentum going, and the next thing we need to work on as a community is how do we fix this charter, and how do we fix the problems that are creating so much dysfunction and so much it's a toxic environment in City Hall, and that needs to stop, and much of it has to do with our